Hi, I'm TC from tcblades.com, and I wanted to show you a couple of our sharpening stones today. Our natural sharpening stones are also known as covenant stones, and we bring them in from our surrounding desert here in the south of Israel. The first one I want to show you is what we call a fully slabbed cut. As you can see, it's sitting quite snugly inside of a rubber base stone vise, which I know that some of you out there are using. And that's exactly the idea of boxing them in like that. This is about a 5,000 or 6,000 grit stone by feel. And it's pretty hard material, very low consumption stone. It'll probably last somebody a lifetime. It's very, very easy to raise a slurry on this. You see me using a slurry stone that's made from the same material as the stone that the slurry is being raised on. These stones, when you get them from us, will usually come boxed in acacia wood, which grows locally, which we hand box. I'd like to show you the final product of such a stone that you may expect to receive. But this is the acacia wood box, and this is the stone that it stores. Another type of cut that we make is what we call a natural slice. Natural slice, as opposed to a full slab, doesn't have the outer crust straightened out. It's left natural. Now what it means basically is, on this stone for example, you can see that this is a complete slice from a stone that might have extended out in these directions and was sliced completely. The bottom's been flattened out, the top's been flattened out and lapped, and also phased out to protect your blade from touching the jagged edge underneath. This stone is about an 8,000 grit stone. It's got beautiful yellow, gray, and red streaking colors in it. It raises a slurry quite easily. And it's a pretty hard stone, so the consumption is pretty low on these stones. I consider these stones to be very beautiful, so if you've got a look into kitchen restaurant, or if you're running a butcher shop and you've got your butcher block and sharpening stone in sight, this is actually quite a pleasant and appealing addition to the surroundings, aesthetically speaking. And of course, these stones will in fact sharpen your knives quite well. These are not fast cutters, they're moderate cutters, but it is our philosophy that if you're looking for very, very fast and immediate results, you're probably not going to enjoy our stones very much. For those of you that make a point of taking their time and refining their edges, these stones are probably just as good as a lot of other natural stones that are being offered out there. Some would say even better. Now you can see that there's a very thick white slurry that's covering this stone now. And I'm going to attempt to do a few whisks of a blade on it, just in the hope that the camera and the microphone will pick up the sound. This has got very nice feedback. Don't know if you can hear that. The finish is pretty much a nice satin metallic finish. It's not a mirror finish, as with a lot of other natural stones, but it's quite beautiful, and boy, let me tell you, this is really picking up a sharp edge here. Just a few whisks and already. I want to show you another one. This one comes from a slightly different location. It's also an 8,000 grit, also a natural slice. As you can see, it's got the crust left naturally on it, but it's been phased, and the bottom layer has been flattened out, and the top area has been completely lapped and ready to go. And you can see that this one too will build up a very nice slurry in no time at all. These stones Well, they come in different sizes and they come in different grits. And I think the best way to shop for a stone like this is really get in touch with us. I'll personally be very happy to answer any questions that you might have about these. And if you tell me what you aim to sharpen with them, what kind of steels you work, some people want them for woodworking tools, some people want them for kitchen cutlery, some people want them to sharpen their engraving gravers on. I'll be very happy to try to fit you with one that's the correct size and the correct grit, and in the hopes that you will enjoy a stone from us for many, many years to come. So, appreciate you taking the time to watch this short presentation, and hope to hear from you on down the line.